Step 7. Hunt the first cold sit after a weather shift. Late season bucks don't move because you finally stayed out. They move because they're forced to. That's the difference between early season and late season. It's where a lot of good hunters still get burned. The first 24 to 48 hours are everything. The most valuable late season sit isn't the coldest day or the calmest day, or the day you finally have time. It's the first sit after a major shift. Look for a 10 to 20 degree temperature drop, a strong cold front pushing through, wind shift followed by clearing skies. The first real snow of the season, that first 24 to 48 hour window, is when bucks move earlier, patterns tighten, daylight risk increases. Miss that window, the deer quickly adapt. Why deer move earlier after a cold front? Here's what's happening biologically. Cold increases calorie burn. Food becomes harder to access. Digestion efficiency drops in extreme cold. So deer respond by feeding earlier, spending less time exposed, moving with more urgency. That's why you'll see bucks on their feet before last light after a front. Not because they want to be seen, but because they have to eat. Snow is a pattern forcer. Snow is one of the most predictable late season tools you have. Snow does three critical things: limits movement options, reveals exact travel routes, concentrates deer on the best food. When snow hits, deer abandon marginal food, trails get burned in fast, movement becomes linear and repeatable. That's when setups become deadly, if you don't rush them. Snow rewards preparation, not panic. Matching weather to the right spot. Not every cold front is equal. The key is pairing the right weather with the right access. Cold fronts are best hunted on food to bed routes, on staging areas close to food, where exits can be clean after dark. If you can't get out without crossing deer movement, you're better off waiting. Weather creates opportunity. Access determines whether or not you capitalize on it. Late season is not about grinding sits. It's about striking during forced movement windows. If you remember one thing from this step, the first cold sit is the sit that kills bucks. Everything after that is damage control.